Hey all, I am live coming at ya. So apparently I figured out where all live videos go on YouTube. You have to go to the tab that says live videos. I did not realize that because I was like, where are my live videos? And I just wanted to come on today and do a live because I have so much stuff that I bought at the Goodwill bins. Okay, first of all, I said I wasn't going to go back there for about a month. I wanted to take some time off, and I haven't been back in a week as long as I could last. But I was heading downtown and I couldn't help it. It was there, it was calling me, and I ended up finding a lot of cool stuff for really cheap. Like things go for 15 cents. It's so crazy. Do I have my receipt? I don't know if I have my receipt or not. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my receipt. I think I might have it. Give me 1 second. Be right back. I think I have my receipt. Do I? Do I? Yes, I do. They call it the Hernando Outlet. And I do have my receipt, and I will show you what all I paid. This is probably the most I've ever paid, but I got 43 items, and yeah, so I got 43 items, and my total came to $43.26. That's the most I've ever spent at the Goodwill bins, but I did get a couple of items for my house, so I didn't mind. Anyway, so let's go through some things. Some things were $1 a piece, like they just mark it down as other. It's $1. Clothes and textiles are $1.95, and I got 2 pounds, 34 ounces. I bought 2 rugs. They were $2 a piece. Rugs are $2 a piece. Electrical items are $2 a piece for 5. Wait till you see the one thing I got for $2. I was like, what? Hardbacks are $1, which I think a little high for the Goodwill bins, but okay, whatever. Toys, 7 at 50 cents. Small knickknacks are 25 cents. Silverware is 15 cents, which I think she considered these silverware, I'm assuming. I have no idea. Another thing was 15 cents. That was it's in one of these bags. I have everything in bags on the floor. Others, 2 for 25. Who knows what that is? Small knickknack, 50 cents. DVDs are 50 cents. CDs are $1. I didn't get CDs. I got DVDs, but I think she thought this one thing was a CD. Jewelry is $1. Plastic items are 25 cents. And there's a bed pillow here for $1. It wasn't a bed pillow, but they put $1. And then other items were $2 for something. I don't know what that was. 2 at $2. So yeah, so let's go and get some items in here off of my desk. Hey, how are you? Let's see. Yes, you did spell it correctly. I didn't see you come in. Oh, every now and then I forget. I need to look up and look at the chat because I've been in here for 4 minutes by myself. So Sarah, right? And I use another app to go. Well, look at it this way. Well, probably you have a lot of children, so Sierra. Okay, sorry. Look at it this way. You have a lot of children, and it probably was a good deal. If I had children, I'd be shopping there for sure. I got these for my friend. I called my friend. I'm like, what size shoe does your son have? Because I found these were their shoes are $2.99, and I got a pair of Timberlands. Look at this. They haven't even been worn. I got that on there, probably from shoving it in with my other stuff. But okay. So fortunately, unfortunately they're not her son's size. Yeah, you have a hoarder voice. I come from a family of 5, so I know what it's like. The tag is still in here, $99. $99.99 is how much these were. Unfortunately, they're not her son's size. I couldn't get a hold of her when I was in there, but I picked them up anyway. And I'm gonna be like Cinderella running around the Prince Charming running around looking for somebody to have this shoe size. So I did get these. We have a lot of parents and children at our church, so I'm sure somebody in there could wear them. I couldn't leave them. They're $100 boots, and they're in perfect condition. So I won't buy like used shoes because I know that people have certain gaits and stuff like that. But anyway, so they wear down differently. But if I find a new shoe, all day long. I found the 7 Little Postmen book. I didn't even know this one existed. How cute is this? Yeah, so I'm sure you missed the bins, because going to the bins and having 5 boys would be a true blessing. Because I know they go through clothes like crazy. Not only are they hard, at least my brothers they were hard on their clothes, but then they grow super fast and they grow out of everything very quickly. Good thing is that they're boys, so you can have hand-me-downs, I guess, if they last through the first child, second child, third child. But how cute is this? I had never seen this one. This is from the 1950s. 7 Little Postmen. I thought this one was really cute. I found these. These were not that old. I'm assuming these are the 2 for $2, which was worth it all day long. I think they're from well, the funny part was, okay, they don't ink anymore. I have to get an ink pad out. But I was looking at the date on them, and I think some of them are one was from the 60s and one was from the 80s. But I was laughing because I was thinking, oh, it's not that old, it's from the 80s. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Donna, that was 40 years ago, 1980. That's 40 years ago. Like, seriously? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So anyway, got those. I got this. My friend's last name is Swan. And so she has a little Swan collection. So I did pick up this soap dish, trinket dish thingy. Thought it was super cute. Even if she doesn't want to use it as soap dish, she could put her rings in here. And that was super sweet. And I want to say that they charged me 25 cents for that. This probably was another 25 cents. I have been collecting a group of these now because for my 4th of July display, well, I do a patriotic display, so I do it like for Flag Day and Memorial Day and that kind of thing. But I've been kind of collecting these because I thought these would be super cute to stick flags in and do them at all different heights on my table. So for 25 cents all day long. I got this thing. I'm assuming this is another one of these 25 cent things. This was made in Japan, and sadly the little thingy broke off when I was bringing it home. It's very chipped, loved, and worn, but I love the fact that it's divided, and I can put this on my my desk with all the little tchotchkes in it, which I actually have a bunch of little things on my desk that are just randomly sitting here. So this will be really good to put and corral all those little things. I found these. I'm doing that women's event at my home, and I thought I have a whole mess of these, and I thought these would be super cute to put the little small, like we're going to make some dangles for the journals that we're making, and I thought these would be super cute to put what they need for their dangles in here. So I do have more of these. I've been kind of collecting them, and I'm assuming that those were 15 cents because 2 for 15 cents. Silverware, what you call them. Okay, if anybody knows Sennelier, they are expensive, really good inks. these were, I'm not a real big red person, but you can turn it into pink. So anyway, I got the red and I got the black. This is all they had. I dug because I know these are expensive, and I could not, and they're really good paints, and I couldn't find any more. These were the only two I could find. Okay, this is some random pad of paper from probably a game. Okay, could not pass up the Viewmaster. I have several of these, and when I looked inside, it is E.T. So super excited about E.T. being in there. And I've got, this is crepe paper from Melissa Francis. Now, I did meet Melissa Francis and took a flower making class with her using her ribbons, and she did some awesome stuff with crepe paper. This is more like the French crepe paper. I don't know if you're familiar with French crepe paper, but it's really lovely. It's not, it's pretty sturdy. It's not like crepe paper you would do streamers for parties and that. This is a lot thicker. So anyway, I found that in there, and I'm going to pull out, I think I have some tutorials left over how she used this in making things. That was back in late 1990s, I think I went, or maybe early 2000s. I took a class with her, and we played with crepe paper. So I don't even know if her website's any good anymore, because I don't think she's doing crafting. It is melissafrancis.com, and she's got melissafrancis.typepad.com. And I loved her style. It's very granny, shabby chic. So let me get these off my table. I got these for a friend of mine. Quick Eats delivery. And then this is just a truck. She has this random huge collection of Matchbox cars. So I did get those. I got those for her. Whenever I can find them there, I'll pick them up because they're so cheap. Okay, I did get 5 of these, the new Funk and Wagnall encyclopedias. This is all they had there, but they charge $1 for their books, which to some people that's not a lot, but I'm used to getting them for about 25 cents. So 25, 50 cents, so $1. It's like, okay, do I really want them? When I saw them, I was like, yes, I want them. So because I'm going to do a reverse on these, I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to use the marbled paper on the inside and do some layering. And then once I pulled all these out, like there's some great images in here. Even if I just do collage, like a masterboard collage, they're cool to throw in to a masterboard collage because they are neutral. There's florals and sea things, and these were from this one's from the 1950s, but I think all the artwork and everything is from the 30s. So did I just see Christchurch? I went there in New Zealand. Greek woman wearing, I can't pronounce that. So anyway, I thought some of the artwork in here, especially the florals, would be fun to do a masterboard. Oh, I need to pull that out for Sandy, the ship. I'm going to pull that out. Oh yeah, can I get that out, or am I going to have to take the whole signature? I'm going to take the whole signature. See, if I don't pull it out now, I'll totally forget that it's in there. There we go. Sandy, this is coming at you. I have several things I'm sending Sandy and Lamina. And kind of... Anyway, so I got those. I really just got them for the covers, but then, score when you get things inside. Okay, this is so random. Okay, there's clothing. What did I say? It was $1.95 for clothing and textile. These were 2 of the things that I got. I bought myself this really pretty I've already washed it and ironed it. Really pretty shirt from J. Crew. So I got that one. I love this little itty bitty print on here. It's so cute. And then I got a sheet. This is a queen size. I want to do some sampler. I only have one left in my shop. So sheet sampler packet. And I have tons of like yellows, brown, and orange. So I'm going to do a set of those, I think, next. If I get time. I picked up 2 pans for paper dyeing because they're so inexpensive. I think those again were like 25 cents, 2 for 25. That was that. Okay, the electrical items. Now, last time I was at the Goodwill bins, I purchased a TP. Okay. I think it's by Pillow Fort, if I remember correctly, that I think Target put them out. They have the wood poles. I bought that at the Goodwill bins. I paid $4 for it, I think. And it was perfect, no stains, washed up great. And the reason why I got it was twofold. One, for the women's event, I want to do like a tabernacle type theme, like, and put it out by the front door or whatever. And then my other reason is I have some, well, I guess they've adopted me grandchildren, and the whole family's going to come stay with me once my house is finished. And so I thought that would be so fun. And I got so I picked up some of these lights. They're brand new. They are in amber tone, which is I'm fine with. So I did get 3 of these. Apparently they were at a yard sale for $1 a piece, but they're brand new. And yeah, so I thought those would be fun to do twinkle lights all over it. And it's fine that they're yellow. What does that matter? And then there was a set of red ones. I did get these for, I bought a sled there. I think I told you guys, and I paid like $2 for this big giant brown sled. It's an old sled. And so anyway, okay. Yeah, so what else do I have? And I need to quit saying so. Okay, the other thing. So I have to stop saying so. I've been saying that a lot this morning. What is wrong with me? I purchased those 4 and this. These were my electrical items, 5 electrical items. So the 4 set of lights and the mini fridge, which does work. You can test it out at the bins. I paid $10 for. Okay, this alone was worth $10 in my opinion, because I'm going to put it in my guest room and put bottled water in here, and then they'd have a cold drink when they came. I can also use it in my craft room if I want to keep my water cold, but yeah, I don't really need it in my craft room. But I thought in the middle of the night, if they want to get something to drink and they don't want to go out into the kitchen, they could just, I'm gonna have like a little beverage station set up in my guest room with like a Keurig and a little water cooler, and maybe I can put some snacks in it or something. I don't know. For those who like to get up in the middle of the night and snack. This is going to be a project. I don't really care what it says on there. I don't really care for the flowers. I'm going to repaint it because I saw a really cool sign hanging over the guest room toilet talking about the sewer. I have never dealt with sewers before. I'm a city girl. I've always been on city water. So this country, you got a sewer that you have to deal with, is a little bit scary for me. Does anybody have sewers out there? I have no idea. But anyway, so I did get this. I'm going to redo the sign, repaint it, and then hang it up over the toilet. That it was a cute little saying I saw online that talked about like we don't put anything down our sewer or something. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, just because I know a lot of my friends they have city sewer systems and they're not used to the sewers. So, yeah. Okay. Moving right along. One of my other clothings I got was a little winter quilted jacket. Oh no, I'm blurry. Let me see if I can't get it back in. Sorry guys, I'm blurred. There it goes. I don't know why I can't turn off my autofocus on my camera. I have no idea. But anyway, I've tried everything. So I got this P90X. So back, oh my goodness. When this first came out, I did it and it was on VHS. And let me tell you, it really works. However, I did not keep it up. I was in great shape. I think I was in my late 30s when I did it. I don't remember when it came out, but anyway, so when I saw this, I've got to get a handle on my health. Eating good. I'm good there, but exercising has been awful. And part of the reason is where I rent, I'm on a very busy street, so it's not like I can't go out and walk. I have to like drive somewhere to walk. Uh I don't have in my budget to pay for a gym membership, so I need to work out at home. And anyway, so I picked this up. She charged me $1 for it because it was CDs, but they are DVDs. And look at, no one has even broken this open and used it. So I'm kind of excited about getting back into this. I did really enjoy it when I did it, and they included the everything you need to know about eating, which I have my food under control. It's the exercising, firming up, and all that stuff yeah. So anyway, I saw it. I picked it up. We'll see. Who knows? $1. If I don't do it, not a big deal. Okay, I did pick up this little quilted jacket. Even though it's not winter time. Here are the 2 rugs I got. I picked up this one, which is like perfect condition. She charged me $2 a rug. This one I got 2, and this one was new still. And it looks like it came from like Tuesday morning, maybe. I'm not really sure. But it originally was $12.99. I paid $2, and it's going to go perfect by my back door. Yeah, that's where I'm going to use those 2. So you don't have to just get like scrapbooking supplies or journaling supplies. You can get other stuff while you're there. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to pull the big bag in. I was so excited when I saw these. I guess somebody put them back because they were laid on top. And the lace paper doilies. Oh my goodness. At first I didn't know that they were lace until I got home. Oh, there's a couple of different sizes in here. But look at the patina. Look at the patina already. I don't have to tea stain them or anything. And the older ones are so pretty because they are so intricate. This is so like, oh my gosh. Anyway, super excited about these to use in journals. And I never find these. So when I do find them, I'm like, do a happy dance. These are the rectangle ones. And come on, just even the packaging, even just the packaging is so, so cute, right? That's how they layer all the paper doilies. Oh my goodness. Reduce dishwashing and wear on china. Is that why they used them? I always wondered why they use these things. Oh, no laundering. Oh yeah, there's that. I don't know how much she charged. I don't know how much she charged for this stuff because, let me see. It would have been in a big stack. So, let me see. The 6 other. No, I don't know. I don't know how she charged me for this, to be honest. 15 cents maybe. I'm not really sure. Sketch diary. I got those pans because I want to do some paper dyeing, and I thought this paper is really nice weight, and I think it'll hold the dye really nice. Okay, this was random. She charged 15 cents for this thing, but it is a mini duster. But I loved it because it said the Jackson Paper Company, which is just like, I don't know why the Jackson Paper Company. Maybe they just gave them out free. Who knows? Anyway, I thought that was really neat. Okay. I usually don't buy scrapbooking supplies, but this stuff was like pennies. So I picked this up. I got a Yahtzee score pad, some Christmas notes. That was really pretty with the bell. And then there were some stickers. I'm doing a wedding kit, so I got those. I'm doing a birthday thing, got that stuff. And then I'm sending these off to a friend of mine that's doing a baby book and with this. So there weren't a whole lot of papers in here. There's 6, I think, or 5 or whatever, but that was in there. And then these Studio 112, I think that is not JC Penney's. Oh my goodness, why am I talking about pennies? Joann's, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, the borders, and then so there was a pile of this summer paper by Echo Park. So there was 2 of these. Uh-oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. It did ding my computer. I unpaired them. That's weird. And then that. So I got that. Okay. Then this is what I was most excited about, because you cannot find 12 by 12 Tim Holtz paper anymore. And his paper now is 6 by 8 or 6 by 8, I think. No, it's 6 by 10. So, weird size. But I think it's mainly because it goes through the Big Shot, the cutting machine or whatever. I'm not really sure why they did that size. But I miss the 12 by 12 paper, because if you do any kind of, books, especially I do traveler's notebooks, and you cannot, this is great for traveler's notebooks or even the Kahir size. The other one, you have to like cut and piece it and all that. You can't just make a traveler's notebook insert from them. So I love whenever I can find, I was just shocked. I'm like, who would give up their Tim Holtz paper? Seriously? I understand it, because there's the 6 by 6. You probably wouldn't use a whole lot of 6 by 6. However, I do other stuff with the 6 by 6. I don't just use it like this. But even if you did do a book cover, it's still pretty to have, both. They coordinate. So here are these. Anyway. Yeah, the Tim Holtz paper that I have in 12 by 12 went with the flood when my house flooded a couple of years ago. I've had a time, let me tell you, with homes. Between trees, tornadoes, and floods. Not the same house. This is 2 different homes. So. Anyone who's familiar with Tim Holtz knows what a treasure this find was. I wish there was more. There was a bunch of scrapbooking stuff coming out in the bins, but I got there really late, and I didn't realize that they don't. This is 2010. I didn't realize that they don't put any new stuff out after a certain hour. So I got there late, and there was another lady there. She snagged all the 12 by 12 boxes. They had those 12 by 12 clear boxes. There was about 6 of them in a pile. She just picked them up and threw them in her. I was so upset. I was like, I could have used those. Anyway, she probably could use them. It's fine. Found 2 more workout exercise video DVDs. I got the Tybo, Billy Mike's Tybo. Okay, I used to do this one with a friend. I only have it on VHS. So I'm trying to replace my VHS with DVDs, because I enjoy doing these old time workouts. They're fun. But anyway, we were laughing so hard because he does all these like high kicks in his workouts. And like literally I was putting a hurting on somebody's shin. I could not kick over my waist, but anyway, they're still fun. They're still a lot of fun. And I like to twist it. I like to like mix it up. So one day I'll do one style and the next day I'll do another. This one is, which I had never seen, did not even know there was one, of the Dirty Dancing official dance workout. Learn 4 fun routines with music from the movie. Come on. Who wouldn't want to do that? No partner needed. So I guess I'm not going to be like jumping up into somebody's arms and being held over their head. Anyway, so this will be a lot of fun. Yeah, just, we'll see. I gotta keep it mixed up, Okay, found some pretty napkins. Thought these were super pretty. What are these called? Hyacinths, I think. Something like that. Croquet? No, hyacinth? I don't know. Okay, this is for baby wipes, but oh my gosh, look how cute this little thing is. I may just use it for my pens, like when I travel, just put it in my little to-go bag. I don't know. So anyway, pick that up. 15 cents, right? You have to get it. Yeah, that's the story of my life. 15 cents, you have to get it. Hence I have a big pile on my floor. Okay, next bag is, oops, sorry. I think I just knocked you guys, I'm not sure. The thing of envelopes, like I said, these probably were maybe, she may have marked these $1. But I feel like I made up for it on the rugs, right? So anyway, these are really pretty invitation envelopes. They're really good quality. They're beautiful. I think they're going to emboss just lovely. Run them through my embosser. And there is a whole huge stack of them. These are A7 size. I don't know why I got these, but I did. I need sheet music. Like I need another hole in my head. Religious favorites. I don't know who. It looks like children's. There's Christmas. And anyway, so I picked these up. Did pick this one up. There are a couple of hymns in here that I really like that I don't have the sheet music for. So I did this one. I got this one because I thought this was cute. Stardust. I picked this one up for myself because I am back playing guitar again on the praise team. And I used to play a while back, and there are some chords that I forget how to play. So I did pick this up because it does give you different ways of playing them. Like I think it was an F sharp minor in one of the songs that we're doing on Sunday. And I'm like, ooh, I don't remember how to play an F sharp minor. So yeah, there it is. Anyway, so I thought this would be very handy to keep it in my guitar case while I'm there in case I don't recognize a chord. Found this. I thought this would be really neat. Oh, I didn't even know this came in at Oahu, the Hawaiian guitar, A major tuning. Interesting. Interesting. That's really neat. The sheet music is very different. Anyway, that's cool. Oh, so there is some handwritten stuff in here I didn't even know that I would get. That's kind of neat. Boogie Takeoff. Crying in the Chapel. So someone must have played Hawaiian guitar. And they have these in there. So, but I really got it for my patriotic thing. Baby elephant walk. I just thought that was so cute for Circus Journal. Oh my gosh. Anyway, super cute. Okay. Are you guys bored yet? Going through my haul? I tell you what, I have decided to come on do a live every now and then because I don't have time to edit films. I just don't have the time. And I'm running so far behind in my videos, and I've got a stack of videos that I have recorded, but then I haven't uploaded them. So there's that. Okay, I found this in the bin. Again, all the textiles are $1.95 a pound. And hold on one second. I had 2 pounds of stuff between clothing and fabrics and other stuff. The sheet, it was like 2 pounds and 2 1/3 pounds or whatever. I had this little golden book, and I had been wanting to do it. I just haven't had the motivation to really do it. But now I have the motivation to do it because look at this fabric. It's so cute. It's the same thing, trucks and cars and things. So I think that's going to work out perfectly. And I've got a lot of this, so I will probably make a pouch for it. And I have no idea. Send the rest on with the book. Okay, in this pile, because, you know, who can leave this? I don't even know what's in here. I literally just threw it in my basket when I saw some of this, but this super intricate lace doilies. Have not washed these. Somebody washed them and starched them. I will definitely wash them. This like table scarf or something. This is out of the same fabric. It's very, very fine, thin lace. And then there were these linens. So there's this one. These have some stains on them. This one's starched. This does not have any stains on it, but I will throw these in and do my magic to my linens. How sweet are these though, with the little roses in the basket? And even on the outside of a journal, oh my goodness, these would be perfect on the spine of a journal. Okay, this one's super dirty because they used it for rolls and they must have put butter on the rolls, but I'm not going to use it for that. This I thought was really neat with the butterfly and the little embroidery, super fine embroidery. Even just this on a button, you know how the fabric buttons I did on here, even just stretching that over a button and would be just adorable. So I'll cut out all that. Well, I'll wash it first and then cut out the stained part. And then there was this napkin that went with that one. Now these are a linen. These are very fine linen, and it stamps great. So in case you want to do some stamping on fabric, find yourself some fine linen, and it will stamp great. Then there's this one. This is cut work, and this again is another long piece. I love that it has the neutral. It is stained, but I'll do my magic on it, see if I can get the staining out. If not, I cut that away. But this again is linen, not the cotton. This is linen. So that was a good deal, right? For $1.94 a pound, I got all that stuff. And then this was $1.94 in the poundage. That went into textiles. The reason why I got this one was when I saw it, I saw this patch for the post office. Seriously, that's going to go great in that little postal journal. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cute. And then there's a birthday one, little picker upper, friendship with like a deer and a butterfly. It's almost like Bambi. A sponsor, I have no idea. Investiture, Mommy and Me, Valentine's Day, and then the Daisy Dabbler. So I thought this was kind of cool because it's, you know, like an artist palette. So anyway, pick that up. Somebody's little Girl Scout apron. Look how cute that is. Just a little Girl Scout apron. Daisies. My daughter was in Daisies. Oh my gosh. Back in the day. She was little. Anybody else was in Girl Scouts? Anybody? Okay, here we go. This is my random bag of stuff. But there was this trim. Oh my goodness. This was tied around everything. And I had to like untangle and untie it out. Look at this trim though. It is so like tiny, tiny, tiny little. I don't know if this is machine done. I'm assuming maybe it's machine done. I can't imagine that they tatted all this by hand, but you know, I guess if you just had a big long, you just kept going with it. I don't know. Anyway, so couldn't pass that up. Love tatting. Okay, this is random for me. I found these little porcelain Christmas cheese spreaders. I told you it wasn't all. Then I found perm rods. But if you know from a video I have coming up. I'm doing a beauty school dropout, which I talk about my time at beauty school. And so this one's going to be my journal. When I saw the perm rods, I thought I'll hang them off of there. I got a couple of other items I can hang off of it. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to hang this off of my other journal. I have one that's already going, my personal journal, because it's a Tamagotchi. It is a fake Tamagotchi. I guess it housed some little like Tamagotchi figure. But if anyone knows Tamagotchi, yes. My kids had Tamagotchis when they were in school, and then the school would not allow the kids to bring Tamagotchis to school anymore. And if anyone knows about Tamagotchis, you birth these things out of the egg and then you take care of them and you have to feed them and all this stuff. And so all the mothers ended up having to take care of the kids' Tamagotchis while the kids were at school. It was a big thing. Eventually, we all killed our Tamagotchis because, yeah, who has time for that when you're an adult? I don't know what these are. These were made in Pakistan. I think they may have been some kind of cigarette or something, cigarette packet. I'm not really sure. There was some stuff tied around it. So I think some of that tatting was around it. If I'm not mistaken. Packing tape. It's not in the best shape, but you know what? I'm moving in 3 weeks and I figured I only need to move a half hour. I'm only moving a half hour away. It doesn't have to hold great. And yeah, 15 cents. Got that thing. Oh yeah, I've got some of these things, some random little things. Found this for my friend too. It's a double-decker Delta bus, so she'll love that. It's just different and unique. The necklace was $1, but it is glass and so pretty. And what I'm thinking about doing is shortening it. I know it was a necklace, but I think I can do my magic and shorten it and make it a bracelet. I just think, or I could probably get 2 bracelets. Yeah, I can get 2 bracelets out of that. I just thought that was so pretty for evenings. Not so much as a necklace, but I love taking necklaces apart and turning them into bracelets. So I will be doing that. Okay. These were cupcakes on a cupcake or a cake decoration because they actually had icing still left on them from 50s, 60s. And so I had to clean them really good. I am going to look these up because I have a couple of old Wilton cake decorating catalogs and they may even still be in there. I don't know what this was, but look at these little chickens. So aren't they cute? A little row of chickens. And I'm working on a chicken journal for myself because I'm going to embark on chickens when I move into my new home. And that's going to be an interesting adventure. And I'm going to want to document it. So I've been taking notes. But I got these little chickens and these little ducks. And I'm going to turn these into charms like I showed you guys in a video where I took a drill and put the little eye hooks in the top. So those will be fun. I'm going to have him hanging off my superhero journal. I can stick I don't know if I'll do it here, probably in the shoulder instead of the top of the head. I can stick a little charm holder thingy in there. This is for some shorts. I make video shorts. And so I'm always looking for fun little characters to add into my video short. So if I have blonde hair and I wear a ponytail a lot. So if I can ever find any of these little kind of characters to add into my video shorts, I pick them up whenever I can. So got her. Found a Statler, what do you call these things? Erasers, but it's actually rubber. And the reason why I got it is because this one, where's the car one that I just had? I think I've been trying different artist erasers because they've been taking off marks off of books. And I've been doing it for years. And this one I could not get off, but then I'd never seen this one before. So Technoplast, I'd never seen it. And I thought, well, I'm going to try it. And it is not, nope. no, it's not coming off with that. So I don't know what they used on here. Of course, I haven't tried rubbing alcohol yet. But anyway, that whatever that was, that is not coming off. I have no idea what that is. And I don't know that I don't think there's any more. This person's name is on here. Sorry, I'm shaking the table horribly. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So on to the rubbing alcohol. I'm trying not to see if I can get it off with rubbing alcohol. I pick these up every time I go. Oh, it's okay. Chicken journals. We are getting chickens. You're getting chickens too, Sierra? Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Oh my goodness. Your boys are going to love it. Your children are going to love having chickens. I'm not getting a male chicken. I'm only getting female chickens because I don't really want the reproduction of chickens. So I just want the eggs. Anyway, that's going to be fun. Are you going to make a journal? Of course you have to make a chicken journal. Of course you do. You have chickens, got a journal about them. So the reason why I picked these up, I fill them with the snow and then I put like sisal trees in them and I do like a whole scape at Christmas time. So I try to find the little creamers or the sugars whenever I can. And for, I think she charged me for the silverware, what was it? 15 cents. It's not real silver. It's probably silver plate, but I'm okay with that. It's heavy. Okay, last thing that I got, which I don't really need, but I couldn't leave it. I'm probably going to put this up in the shop in case somebody wants it. But I found some beaded trim because I don't really do this color. I guess in a fall journal would be good. I really haven't done any fall journals, but I found that looks like about 2 yards. And then I found this one, which is all these little tassel-y things. So it's pretty. I'm going to put this up in the shop. I know I will. And then there is this, which would be pretty on a spine or going across a page. I just don't do a whole lot of fall things. So anyway, and maybe somebody might want to use it on the pillow. It'd be really pretty pillow edges. I don't have these colors in my home. Anyway, it's really very good quality trim, extremely good quality trim. And the only reason why I know is I used to work at a home interior. I used to work for a builder and worked in for their models and things. And we used to order custom drapery and pieces and things like that for homes. And so this is extremely good trim. So that right there, people, is what is going to go. This will all go in my shop. I think that is the end. I think that is all. Is that all I got? I think so. On this last, that was yesterday. I met this very interesting woman while I was there. She talked my ear off. We were in line for about, oh goodness, a half an hour because the store, I guess everybody knows that that they put out the last bin at 4 except for me. So I didn't know. So everyone was going up to the counter after they pulled out the last bin, and there was like a huge line. So I sat in line for half an hour, and I stood in line between these two ladies. They were super nice. One was a crafter that was in front of me, and she sells on Whatnot, and she got some really good finds. And then there was a lady behind me. I see her in there when I go in. She's in there all the time. She said she goes every day. I don't know what she does with her stuff. She buys a lot of like towels and sheets and things. And anyway, so we had a good conversation standing in line, but I was in line for a really long time. So anyway, yeah, that being said, I did not realize it. So if you ever go to the bins, ask somebody like, when did they put out the last bin? Because at that point, then it's mad dash to the checkout. Mad dash to the checkout. Because you'll be standing in line. Well, people who come in there that actually like resell are resellers, or I don't know, there are some ladies that come in there and they have their kids in the shopping cart all day long. When I'm in there, no matter what time of day I'm in, they've got their little kids sitting in the shopping carts all day long. And part of me wants to, I feel like I need to call someone about it. I don't know why no one's been called on it. To me, I think that that's a little bit of child abuse. If the store opens at 10 o'clock and you're not leaving till 4 and their kid is sitting in the cart in Goodwill for 6 hours, is that, I mean, these kids are like 4, 5, down to babies. I mean, babies, yeah, fine. They sleep the whole time most of the time. So, but I'm talking like little kids. These little kids should be out running around, having fun, getting exercise, and they are there 6 days a week. Every day the store is open. I talked to a guy in there. He's like, they're in there. This is like their job. And they'll have like their 9, 10-year olds going through the bins on the bottom. And I don't know. Something just doesn't sit right as a mother, and I don't know what I can do. So if anybody has any ideas, or if I should just butt out and not say anything, I just can't believe no one has said anything at the bins, because they see these kids all day long and they're crying. And yeah, they toss them gifts. Yeah, not gifts, but toys and things like that, but to play with, but they just sit just jammed in these little shopping carts. It just breaks my heart. Can't, it's not right. So anyway, I know childcare and daycare is super, super expensive, and these women are probably, I don't know that if they sell online, if they're sending, uh, okay. So here's a story. This is a true story. I used to run an 8,000 square foot thrift store in Orlando, on one of the toughest streets in Orlando. We did, uh, the ministry that I was in and started was in helping people get off of the street if they so chose. So we started this thrift store so that they could get jobs. That we could also have clothing and goods for the people that we were helping. Plus, the money from the thrift store went to fund any other work. Like, we gave them down payments for their apartments to get them off of the street, or we paid for people's passports if they got stuck here in the United States. And one guy, he needed to get back to his family in Jamaica, and so we got him his passport, and he went back to Jamaica to be with his family. And so some of it is to transport people up to a rehab center we partnered with up in the Panhandle. And anyway, there were some women that would come in, and they would be there and they would want all our unsorted goods. They actually worked for another guy who would come in to make sure that they were working. This was just such a bizarre scenario, I can't tell you. And then we found out that they were filling containers and sending it down to their country. And I ended up finding out that there was a distribution for this stuff down in Miami. And anyway, none of it sat right with me. And I think I want to say the whole situation after I left there, I believe got looked into, because I don't know if the women who spent their whole day going through big giant containers and picking out stuff. I'd see them a lot at the auctions. There were auctions behind the Salvation Army where we would go to get big furniture when we first started, and we would buy stuff from Salvation Army auction. And just to kind of fill the store till we started getting donations. But anyway, I would see them there at the auctions, and I had a lot of questions. So anyway, I believe that it ended up being looked into, and yeah. So that being said, I just don't know what to do about this. If I should say something, anybody have any ideas? I'm assuming people are still here. There's still some people watching. You may be watching on your TV, so you can't chat with me. Uh, anyway, I am praying and seeking God on what to do. And because there has to be an alternative if they are there and they are forced to be there to fill containers or whatever. Yeah, it's not right having those children, and there's not just one, there's several, and it's not right making these kids sit in shopping carts all day long because one, the bins don't they have all these signs now. When I first started going there 2 years ago, they did not have these signs or these people. So the signs now say you cannot sit on any of the furniture, and there is, if you have a child in there, they have to be accompanied at all times. So because what they would do is leave their kid in the shopping cart, push it up against the wall, and leave them against the wall while they were digging through the bins. And so that's been cracked down on. Also, the kids would be running around playing with the toys and all that stuff. And, there's a lot of people that come in there, and kids are easy to, according to the statistics in our country, and across the world, you can look up statistics on missing children, and the statistics are super, super high of missing children reported. How many they find, I have no idea, but just look into that. If you ever are curious, you can go into statistics for missing children. It was eye-opening for me back when we were doing this in Orlando. I started looking up the stats, and it was very disturbing. So I just want to send out that trigger warning if you end up deciding to look into that. You can also look on the FBI website for known symbolism, which was an eye opener for me too, because I started seeing this symbolism on children's clothing and even on a donut shop that opened up in Orlando. It's a very famous donut place. It opened up in a theme park, and the symbolism I recognized right away. It is also a lot of wicked symbolism, and I am just going down this rant on this trail, and I don't even know why. But if you have babies, keep them close. If you are curious at all about saving the children, there are several ministries and organizations out there that are actually doing good work with that. One of them is Tim Ballard, who did put out Sound of Freedom. That's Children Underground Railroad. And then there is another one, which is Vets for Children. They are former Navy SEALs, and they go and rescue children. And so one of the mind-boggling statistics I saw was 8,000 missing children in Jamaica in 1 year. What disturbed me about that was the fact that it is an island. How do 8,000 children go missing on an island? Now, these are FBI child missing statistics. And that right there sent me down a whole rabbit hole and leads me to today, when you have all of these unaccompanied children missing. It is not a conspiracy theory. It is a real deal. And you can go on and look up the statistics yourself. So pray for the children, protect your children, be aware of everything that's going on, your grandchildren and your children, keep them close. Don't leave them in a car. Don't leave them in a car seat. Do not leave them in, turn your back on them in shopping carts at the grocery store. And I hate to scare people, but when you deal with what I dealt with for years, 10 years I served in this street ministry and saw what I saw, you would also be like me and wanting to warn people. It is heartbreaking, heart wrenching, one of the hardest things I ever learned about, knew about. And maybe on another day, I will talk about some other things that are concerning to me that are going on in our world. And we need to pray if you are a praying person, which I am, and make people aware. So, with that being said, wow. Okay, sorry. I know this was supposed to be light, breezy, and fun. Just, I'm glad I could share with you. I hope that you go out and get some crafting done today. I'm going to clean up my room today. It is a disaster. I need to be packing since I'm moving in 3 weeks, and I have not started packing, but maybe four bins. Oh, I got to get going on that. And yeah, and I've got those kitchen journals that I have been talking about for months and months. I don't know what I'm going to do. I am so burned out. Do you guys ever get that way where you just get burned out from doing? I think I just took on too much. I thought, oh, I've got all these cookbooks. How hard could this be? I'll do an assembly line and mask making and la la la. Now I'm at the point where I've got all the papers pulled. I've got to do the signatures and I need to stitch them in the books. I've got all the books covered with fabric. And if I didn't have a big pile sitting on top of them right now, I'd pull them out and show you. I have all the covers prepared, ready to go, all the pages, and I am burned out. I don't want to make the signatures. So they may just go in with all the ephemera, the covers made, and all the pages, and I may just sell them all out like that. And I'm seriously thinking about doing it. Or my option is pack it up, wait till I get in my new space. Maybe I'll get my mojo back for them. But I've been doing a little more with fabrics. I kind of go back and forth between fabrics and paper crafting, and I'm kind of now on the fabric trend of making. And I kind of I got asked to make a couple of things with fabric and I made them and I forgot how much fun I had. I hadn't worked with fabric in a little while. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing, those kitchen journals. Anybody else out there that feels the same way? But anyway, I'm going to head off. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging in. If you hung in there all this hour, but I've been here an hour and I need to get some work done. So have an awesome day. Get some creative crafting done, and I will see you soon. And I'm going to edit probably the whole half end of this video out. See you then. Bye, guys.